J-Matico
Mobile Money Entertainment. Style out everywhere you never been. Style out on the internet and TV. Style out bringing you who you need to see. Style out, style out, baby.
Yeah, yeah. J-Matico
Mobile Money Entertainment. Style out everywhere you never been. Style out on the internet and TV. Style out bringing you who you need to see. Style out, style out, baby.
Yeah, yeah. J-Matico
Mobile Money Entertainment. Style out everywhere you never been. Style out on the internet and TV. Style out bringing you who you need to see. Style out, style out, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Style Out TV. My name is Genesy Peguero. Today I'm here with Anaridis Rodriguez. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you for having me. Good job on saying my name. It was a bit of a tongue twister, but I got it. I gotta give it up to Dominican. Very original. They always gotta, be creative, and my mom and my dad just put their names together. In Spanish, it's pronounced Anaridis, and in English, it's pronounced Anaridis.
And so what's your mom and dad's name?
My mom's name is Anna, and my dad's name is Juan Aridio. They mixed Ana and Aridio. I love it. I love the culture.
Anaridis works for the Weather Channel, and I wanted to ask you, how was it that you got here?
It was a long road with a lot of hard work and preparation, but it was well worth it. My hometown is Providence. I was born in the Dominican Republic, but I grew up just down the street here on Federal Hill, and I first caught the journalism bug while going to school at Possible High School, which is just down the street, and they had this closed-circuit television show called WCHS, and students would get together in a studio above the gym and put together a 15-minute morning broadcast that was transmitted to all of the homerooms across the school. And they were looking for people to be a part of it, and I went up there, and they were like, well, what can we do? And I really didn't speak much English when I got here when I was 12. I didn't speak any English, so I had an accent, and I was like, I kind of like sports, and they're like, okay, so go to McCoy Stadium. They just got a jumbotron and do a story about it. And I was like, really? And I got to McCoy, and all of a sudden I'm getting like a personal tour of the stadium. And I think that's when I first started understanding the magnitude of what it means to be a journalist and being part of history and having that front row seat and being part of sharing a story with people, which is very, very an instinct, innate within us as Latinos. Like, all we do is talk and share stories with people, right? So I'm like, I can do this, like, I'm Dominican, I can talk forever. So that turned into me being a sports reporter. To my senior year, I was the executive producer of the show, and I was also the anchor.
What year did you graduate?
2002.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after that, I went to Rhode Island College. I got my bachelor's, but I graduated at the height of the econ recession when no one was hiring. So I did what millions of people did, was go back to school. I got my master's at Emerson in Boston, and that really just catapulted me and put me on the right track. And before you knew it, I was working at Telemundo Boston. I was writing for the Boston Globe. Then I got a job at the NBC affiliate in Massachusetts. And then the network found me online somewhere and was like, Morenita, what's your name? Can you come down and talk to us? And I'm like,
What was it like for you when they called you?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, like, being a woman of color in this industry and having young people come up to me and people from my community and my neighborhood and say, like, wow, I see how you went out for your dreams and you made it and you inspire us to do that. So it's a great platform.
Here with you right now.
Thank you, sweetie.
How was the culture shock for you when you came from the Dominican Republic?
It was big. I mean, I didn't speak English, so I didn't know how to even say my name. My name in English is pronounced Anaridis, but in Spanish it's Anaridis. So the first day of class, my teacher just, went through the list, and I didn't raise my hand, and then I think I was more absent that first day. And then she came up to me the next day, she's like, "Is this your name?" I said, "Yeah." "How do you say it?" "I don't know. Can you tell me how to say it?" So that's when it started, me trying to understand the culture and the way of living here. And it took a long time.
Once you got used to it, look at you.
Yeah.
You're
Now I'm
doing
unstoppable.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What is it like to be a woman of color in this industry? Can you go deeper into that?
It's very empowering, and it's a great platform for me to allow to empower other women of color so they can see that if I can do it, you can do it. If I can come here as an immigrant without speaking English and then make a living off of communicating in English, there is nothing that's impossible without hard work and communication. And when you come to these settings, like behind us, if you're noticing, this is the live setup. We were just live in Providence for the morning here on the Weather Channel. And usually in these situations, yo soy la única bonita within like 50-yard distance, right? So
Today you
it's
had
great.
the luck of me and our camera guy.
Yeah. So it's great to be able to also share my story and share my culture with people who I have to work with on a daily basis. And you travel so much, you meet so many different people, and it's always great when you meet someone and they're like, "Where are you from?" And I say, "I'm actually Latina." And I'm like, "Wow, I've never seen someone that came to do this before," But it's great, and I'm so lucky and grateful that I get to be a part of that.
That's amazing. And I wanted to ask, one of the very most important things for me is that I am not a morning person.
Oh boy, well, you gotta get used
So
to it.
how do you do it?
You gotta get used to it, girl. Some mango, some plátano. Plátano is great for protein. And oh gosh, it's hard. I mean, I'm up at 3 in the morning. I have to be in the network at 4 in the morning.
Wow.
By 5 in the morning, we have our first meeting. By 7 in the morning, we are live nationally. So you have to develop a lot of good habits and discipline. I have to go to bed at 7 o'clock. I can't eat late. I have to make sure that what I'm eating in the morning provides me energy. For this shoot, I actually stayed at my parents' house. And when I woke up this morning, my mom made me auyama. And it was great because I had so much energy, right? So it's all about taking care of yourself and your body to be able to withstand, because when you're waking up at that time in the morning, your body's resisting. Oh my gosh, yeah, your body's resisting it all the time. I'm not supposed to be up. The sun's not up, and you're coming home when everyone else is still at work, and you're going to bed before the sun even goes down. So it's a lot of discipline. Yeah, you never get used to it. I don't think you ever do.
It's still tough.
It is.
Any plans for the future? Do you plan on staying with the Weather Channel for a while, or are you looking to work with different networks?
When the Weather Channel called me, I was surprised because I thought to myself, well, I'm a journalist in news. Like, how would I be at the Weather Channel? I'm not a meteorologist. But it put me in a place where I'm accessible to so many people. And so many people across the country are getting to know who I am and where I come from. The exposure, the national exposure is incredible. So I'm at the Weather Channel for a little while, so you're going to see me on the Weather Channel for a little bit. And then after that, I don't know. I have dreams of, like, I've always seen myself like on the Today Show or something, I like morning TV. I like morning programming. I like motivating people to get out the door, because growing up and going to college, when I turned on my TV in the morning getting ready, and I had, just have one of those days where, whatever. When you see people like that you you understand. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. You know, if they can
Energy.
get up,
Yeah.
like I can do it. You know,
can do it,
so I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited for the possibilities. For now,
We should get together and make our own Today Show.
I'm down.
The Today Show,
Let's do
Genesy
it.
Peguero.
Girls back there like itching to come out. The one-man band over here.
Yeah, I was kind of
Selfie thumb?
Yeah,
Selfie thumb.
kind of. Well, I mean, it's been very interesting what you have to say, and it's pretty much the same. It's a common chord among successful people everywhere, which involves discipline, dedication, willingness to do what others aren't willing to do to get and accomplish the goal that you have set upon yourself. So, I'm very impressed with that. I was very impressed last night with everything that you had to say about bridging the gap between gender inequality at the Women's Day Awards. It's just been very enlightening, to see your perspective, and I appreciate you coming on Style Out TV, home for arts, culture, harmony, and providence, and bridging the gap using arts, which all cultures have. That's one thing that we all have in common, is arts and creativity. So, we got to use that to empower ourselves, and that's one thing that we like to touch on. There's more to the arts, culture, and the awareness of what's happening than what you would think. Because for example, in the trades that we have here, you have people doing jobs that support her being on camera, jobs that support the video and the media. But there's a lot more to it than just being on the camera.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more opportunities for us.
Yes, definitely. Very well said.
Yeah.
Latina, stand up.
Style Out TV.
Style
Coming at
Out
you
TV.
From Providence, love it.
Throw your thumb up. I'm gonna take a still of this. This is gonna be a picture. Thank you very much.
Can I have a selfie with you?
Yeah.
Tag you and everything.
Are you on Twitter?
Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. Oye, bebé Chanel, cuello de Cartier, experta en ternura, maestro en placer. Mi colmillo afilan al ver caer, vestido brasiel, listo pa' comer. Mujer linda, le abierto que corra, si el sol va a su corazón será historia. Dios para mí no tendrá misericordia, rompe corazones apuntado en su memoria, ey. Es mi condena no poder enamorarme, es mi castigo al que no puede adaptarme. Me fueron tantas las mujeres que veré, es mejor que digo que te oye no pudieron darme. Es mi condena no poder enamorarme, es mi castigo al cual no puedo adaptarme. Me fueron tantas las mujeres que yo herí, que mejor castigo que te oye no pudieron darme. Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. La conocí inocente, alto estima y bella, y un tigre picante, dueño de ella. Me trampé el amor, cobraba sudor, mi calzada precisa al bajar el sol. Siempre bien arreglado, buen perfumado, digno de la muerte por el daño que he causado. Ya arrepentido, miro atrás en mi pasado, tantos corazones rotos, futuro manchado. Es mi condena no poder enamorarme, es mi castigo al que no puede adaptarme. Me fueron tantas las mujeres que veré, es mejor que digo que te oye no pudieron darme. Es mi condena no poder enamorarme, es mi castigo al cual no puedo adaptarme. Me fueron tantas las mujeres que yo herí, que mejor castigo que te oye no pudieron darme. Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. Ay, no te enamores, no me hables ni amores. Ay, no te ilusiones, he fallado en ocasiones. Ay, no te enamores de mí, ay, no te enamores. enamores de mí, ya no te ilusiones, que he fallado en ocasiones. Ya no te enamores de mí, ya no te enamores de mí, ya no te ilusiones, que he fallado en ocasiones.